είναι ο χώρος όπου θα διεξαχθεί η άσκηση TALOS 15.
The capabilities of the quad group. I'm going to turn over the floor to the battalion commander who is going to run the whole activity.
Good morning. I'm Lieutenant Colonel Eleftherios Kalles, Commander of 596 Air Mobile Battalion, and I welcome you to Helpworks Observation Post near SANTAA village. In a few moments, you will observe the conduct of operations in the framework of Helpworks mandate in the country, which from now on, and according to the scenario, will be referred to as Sarounia. After the United Nations Security Council resolution with Sarouni armed forces and paramilitary groups supported by Seligo in June this year. In August 2015, United Nations Resolution 1003 authorized the European Union to provide humanitarian relief to Sarounia. In September, the European Union supported the humanitarian community by providing assistance. On the 12th of October, Helpworks deployed with full operational capability, ready to undertake evacuation operations in order to evacuate the members of international, governmental and non-governmental organizations acting in Sarounia to a safe area. The coordination of the operation takes place in Battalion's Forward Operation Center. At far left, you can see a forward military compound, which is one of the points where the international staff is delivering humanitarian aid to the local population. The military compound consists of several tents. Far right, where you can see a military convoy moving on a local road, which is used as a supply line for Helpworks. All vehicles moving on primarily, the checkpoint is used to check, inspect and control the movement of traffic or personnel into or out from the certain area. But it shows as well the presence of European Union forces to all parties and the local population as well. After a while, the military convoy exits the checkpoint, continuing its way to the military camp. Following, at your right, you can see two civilian vehicles approaching. All vehicles are checked in order to prevent smuggling of weapons, ammunition, explosives, and other illegal material or items. Illegal items found during an inspection are confiscated, and the persons carrying them are apprehended. The first vehicle is about to enter the checkpoint, while the second one will be stopped a few meters before. All vehicles are inspected from the outside with a jointed mirror in order to identify any possible improvised explosive devices. And personnel are scanned with metal detectors and checked through personal lists. The checkpoint is manned on a 24-hour basis by at least one squad. The one you are observing is manned by two squads. Dogs may also be used for checking people and vehicles, since it is considered as a very effective asset. Personnel at the checkpoint are at all times prepared to fire warning shots with their personal weapons. If a dangerous situation occurs, the checkpoint personnel are alerted. The soldiers who are doing the control of persons or vehicles are at all times protected by a covering along with each trainer reaches the area and the dog examines the vehicle. As soon as the dog ascertains the existence of a threat, the EOD technician takes over. he extracts the suspicious package from the leaders. The military police is tasked to deal with the suspected civilians and their vehicle as well, being held so far at the checkpoint. The military police is about to arrive and will arrest the two passengers. The civilian car will be driven out of the checkpoint to the military police compound. Delivered to the local population has already entered the military compound. The supplies are unloaded and will be delivered by various governmental and you can now see some locals who are about to enter the military compound. Security check to the persons will take place at the main entrance. A certain procedure is followed so as to avoid any kind of possible threat. During the process of delivering aid, an anti-tank is fired close to the barracks, followed by gunfire. The military compound is under attack by a paramilitary group and is now alarmed, which means that civilians will be moved to shelters while all defense positions are activated. The guard at the main entrance is taking cover, while the rest of the guard are moving to specific spots in order to secure the perimeter of the compound. A light armored vehicle is moving towards the main gate to support the overall reaction. Civilians inside the camp, locals and NGOs are moved inside shelters, out of the reach of fire. The attacking force has not been identified yet, but from the gunfire it is presumed that it could be a well-manned with heavy weapons. The officer who is in charge estimates the threat and reports immediately the incident to JOC, asking for support, requesting the deployment of quick reaction force as well as an artillery platoon for fire support in order to eliminate the threat. JOC tasked the QRF team to support the camp's guard to eliminate the threat.
Texas, this is Lion, over. From Texas, send, over. This is Lion. Mike Charlie under attack, receiving assault fired RPGs. Paramilitary forces covering on hill. Grid reference. Foxtrot Lima, 625238. Failure to eliminate the threat. Request for QRF support, over. From Texas, over, that. Hawk 2, this is Texas, message, over. From Hawk 2, send, over. This is Texas. Mike Charlie under attack, receiving assault fire at RPGs. Paramilitary forces covering on hill. Grid reference, Foxtrot Lima, 625238. Move for Mike Charlie, supported for destroying clearance, over. From Hawk 2, we go, out.
QRF is a unit held by the battalion High Readiness, focusing on rapid deployment in order to counter extreme and demanding situations. Flexibility and surprise are key principles. QRF consists of 2 squads, 6 soldiers each, with all necessary equipment to eliminate the threat, such as rifles, machine guns, sniper rifles, anti-tank missiles and NBC equipment. Meanwhile, the guard of the compound is returning fire and continues to engage the attacking team, waiting for further orders. Two Apache-attack helicopters will soon arrive and will guard the area. They will provide security to friendly forces as they conduct passage of lines, river crossings, air assaults, and as they maneuver in a movement to contact. The types of security that they provide are screen, guard, cover, air. paramilitary group. A UH-1H helicopter arrives at the scene. The body soldiers will be transported to the barracks for all medical care. Meanwhile, artillery fire is launched in order to isolate the area and enter the opposing forces' reinforcement. URF continues to engage the opposing force and the remaining paramilitary group is now retreating.